Hey guys, welcome back to Lavendaire. So today we're going to talk about December favorites. And no, I did not forget to film my favorites. It's a little late just because like holidays, everything is just crazy and my life is thrown off during that time. So now I finally have time to like sit down and talk about the past month, you know, reflect on the last month of 2017. So December, honestly, my theme for the month was workbook. Like literally everything was focused around that 2017 Artist of Life workbook, and I spent so much energy just creating it, refining it, and starting that Facebook group, prepping the webinars, and trying to get the print workbooks made, which was a big headache and a long process. So yeah, that was like a huge learning experience for me, and I don't regret it at all because it was so much fun, super rewarding, super fulfilling to just be able to create something that can really help you guys and create something that I could use myself too for this year and many years to come. So I'm just like thrilled about that workbook and I'm so proud of it. So yeah, done with that, gonna leave it right there. So on to my December favorites. I did have a few cool things happen this month. The first favorite experience of the month was definitely getting to take a film coloring class by this guy named Dotto. He is a colorist, a color scientist, and he worked on super cool projects like Marco Polo Season 2, Game of Thrones, Fantastic Beasts and the, what's it called? Fantastic Beasts and the blah blah, that J.K. Rowling movie. Anyway, this class was offered by YouTube Space LA and it was like a full day class from like 9 to 4, but I just found like so much passion in that class. First of all, because the teacher was amazing. I just think the way that he taught color, harmony, and he used music as a metaphor, so I totally understand metaphor, or I totally understand music, and so he combined like color with music, and it was so beautiful, and I really can't begin to explain it because then I just start teaching the class about coloring, but it was just really amazing. Like basically as I was watching that class, I was so inspired and I seriously considered like, could I be a film colorist? Can that be my career? And although I'm not sure I would pursue it, it's something that in a second life I would totally do. It just sounds so fun, and of course I get to color my videos here, and you know, moving forward I am equipped with better strategies and more knowledge on how to manipulate color and tones and light and darkness to really create a mood and an emotion with my work, and it really is awesome. Honestly, if you guys like to filter photos on Instagram, like you would love this class. I love to filter and make things really pretty basically, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was so inspiring. Not to mention I got to meet some other cool people there. My next favorite is actually something bold that I did to my face. So basically I got my eyebrows tattooed, and I know some people might be judging me like, why would you ever do that? But I wanted it. You know, I have friends who have gotten their brows tattooed, and maybe it's an LA thing, but I just feel like this year has been the year where I started to invest in like things that like help me with my time. Like I don't want to spend so much time. I usually spend like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes doing my brows if I put on makeup, and I don't want to do that. I want to be lazy. Also, I got like lash extensions this year, so I feel like lashes plus brow tattoos, like when I'm not wearing makeup, I still feel great. I can wake up, and on the daily I don't really wear makeup at all. I like to keep my skin fresh and let it breathe. So yeah, I actually got my brows done by this woman named Daria Chapris in Beverly Hills, and she is amazing. I will show you her work, I'll link it below, but basically they reached out to me to ask if I wanted to get my brows done, and after I did some research, I found out that Daria is a teacher. She has her own academy where she teaches other people how to do permanent makeup, and she is just like well known and well renowned, so I trusted her. So basically I went in and I had my brows like measured. Daria has this like sticker thing that she sticks that measures your brows, and then she kind of starts drawing the ideal shape that might look good for your face, and then you kind of like tweak it, tell her you want it thicker or thinner or whatever. So the whole process took like maybe a couple hours, but it didn't hurt at all. Don't worry, they put like anesthetic gel. And the only thing that was like a little bit creepy was like, basically it's called microblading. So they use a little tiny microblade to draw those like fake hair strokes, and you can hear the strokes going. So it's like subconsciously I know that like it's cutting my skin, but I mean, it didn't hurt. It was more like me psyching myself out. But yeah, if you guys are interested in getting your brows done and you're in the LA area, definitely check Daria out or any of her students, because I think she has like a whole community, and there's like a whole hashtag based on like her academy. So I'll post those links below. Alright, so next favorite I have are my favorites in music. I have a couple songs that were on repeat this past month. So the first song is Bruno Mars, If I Knew. And if you watch Bruno Mars karaoke, the carpool karaoke video, which if you haven't, you have to watch it, like that just made me fall in love with him even more, because I think he is like a star of our generation. He's just so talented. He's been performing since he was like 4 years old, so he has the stage presence, he has the dance moves, he has the voice, and he's just so great. So If I Knew was one of the songs that he sang in the car with James Corden, and after I heard it, I had to like find out what that song was, and it's just so beautiful. I love the doo-wop old school vibe, and after listening to that song, it really made me like go back and listen to like Grease, the musical songs, and it made me appreciate that kind of style of music again. And my brother came back for our winter break, and basically we sang the song and we harmonized it just for fun, and that was really nice.
I was a city boy, riding to danger.
Let me play the low one for you. And then it goes to G major. Just where I'd always want.
It's someone else's.
So the next song that was on repeat is Alone by Alan Walker. So this is more like an EDM song, but I really like Alan Walker's ear for music. He's like the 17-year-old that came out with the song Faded that blew up, and this is like his next single, I believe, but it's really good, it's really fun, and it's just one of my like car jams. Both of these songs are on my Winter 2017 playlist on Spotify, so I've created a new playlist for this season, and yeah, if you want to listen to my playlist, you can check it out. Links are all below. My next favorite of the month is this probiotic supplement. I got this brand and this product from Chris Carr. If you guys don't know who she is, she's a health and wellness blogger. She actually has cancer, and she's had cancer for over 10 years, but she's been battling it with her health regimens, and she's just like very inspiring. I saw her speak at Super Soul Sunday with Oprah, and I just blown away by this woman, literally. She had an article about gut health and how I think 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you keep a healthy gut, then your body will be healthier. And so the number one thing about keeping a healthy gut is to have probiotics, which are healthy bacteria in your gut. So if you want to do more research on this, I'll link those articles below, but definitely taking this every morning has really made me regular in going number 2, TMI. Also, like this whole fall and winter went by and I didn't really get sick. Like I was never seriously sick. I think there were a couple times where I had like just a little bit of like sniffles or something because I went snowboarding, but I mean, aside from that, I've been pretty good this season. Like no major flus or fevers, and maybe part of it has to do with taking this probiotic every day. I don't even take it every day. I take it most days, but I think this year I want to be more consistent with taking this every day. So yeah, I forgot to mention that in December I went snowboarding, so I'm just gonna pop this into my favorites too because that was super fun. The last time I snowboarded was 2014. I actually have my own board and boots since like high school. I've been going since like I was a freshman year in high school, so it's been almost like a good 10 years since I've snowboarded. Although I'm not very good, I'm just like average. It took me like 10 years to get to this certain skill level where I could like kind of carve in snowboarding, and this time I took my boyfriend. It was his first time snowboarding ever, and he was like scared and he thought he would fall, but he did so well. Like he did really well. His first run he only fell like 3 times, and that's like that's not normal. And by the end of the day, he was snowboarding like faster than me, and he was like, anyway, I don't know, it was fun. It was cool to get to hang out with my brother, my boyfriend, my cousins, and it was just like a quick day trip to Big Bear. But I think we definitely want to go back this winter and snowboard more because now my boyfriend's fallen in love with it. So yeah. All right, my last favorite of the month is definitely by far the Artist of Life Mastermind Facebook group. Just because I am just so inspired by all of you in there. Honestly, if you're in that group, you know how amazing it is. I just feel humbled when I'm in that group because, you know, when I'm doing these YouTube videos, it feels like kind of a one-way communication. Even though, yeah, you guys can comment, and I do see the same people comment here and there, I think Facebook just brings everyone to the same level and everyone can post and say things. It feels more like a community where it's interactive, and I feel like I am just the same as everyone else. I'm not any better than anyone in that group. Everyone's doing cool things, and I think most of what I love about it is how I recognize all of you guys are human. I mean, obviously you're human, but just being in that Facebook group, seeing the introductions, hearing where you're from, what you're passionate about, it really brings you to life. Like I maybe have seen your name on my videos for like years, but after that Facebook group, I really feel like I know you more as a person rather than just a username. And so it's just been so amazing. I can't even begin to describe that feeling where it's like, wow, these people are cool, and like we all relate to the same things. We're all interested in like self-improvement, journaling, reading, health, wellness. Like it's awesome because I've never been able to connect with people who are exactly interested in the same things that I am. I feel like in my real life, most of my friends we're all different, which is great because we can bounce off of each other, but it's just cool because I never recognized that there are so many people out there in the world just like me who literally from all corners of the world. We have people from Australia, Singapore, Germany, Pakistan, India, all throughout America, UK, Canada, just everywhere, and it's just so cool. Honestly, one of my life goals was to be global, and I wasn't even sure what that meant. I thought I would, you know, I wanted to travel a lot, I wanted to make friends from all over the world and understand cultures, and this is like just like my dream come true, basically, to be able to have this supportive group of like-minded people who are from all over the world but who share the same similarities to want to better themselves and do some good in the world. And there's nothing better than that. It's just amazing. So thank you guys. If you're in the group, I love you. You know that. And yeah, that's definitely like one of my favorite things. One of the things I'm most happiest about creating this year. All right, that's it for my December favorites. Let me know what are some things that you loved last month or last year even that you want to recommend to me so I can try it out. By the way, if you want to get notified of my subscriptions, you have to like tap that bell next to the subscribe box. Just putting it out there in case you want to be notified, because I know that YouTube's doing this weird thing where not everyone is notified even if you're subscribed. So if you want to stick around and you want to stay updated with my videos, click the bell. And also I'm prepping my podcast season for this year. So if there's anyone that you'd like me to interview for the Lavendaire Lifestyle Podcast, please comment below. And if you have their contact information, even better, send an email to me, hello@lavendaire.com. I am just like coming up with a list of people that I want to interview, and I'd love to get your input on who you'd like to see on the show. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.